Are doing a mini cow carrot drive-thru. Once our mini cow decides to show up, and hopefully she will be bringing along her sheep friends with her. I see 2 sheep friends. Ooh, got chilly outside. Bonnie, Piper, here they come. Everyone is stoked. Annie, you got some food in your mouth still. Annie just came as she is, she was ready to go. Hi, honey. You can just walk right through your sheep. I'm sure they're fine with that. Bonnie just took both carrots.
You gotta hold one.
Okay, sorry.
Follow me.
Look at that mouth. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, we gotta wait till Dad can come get the camera, okay? Annie, Bubby, Annie, come here. This is how we gotta... Annie, come here. Look. Annie. Gotta wait for Dad to come. Bonnie, you can't have all the carrots, okay? You're like the Jenna of the sheep. All right, Dad's coming, and he's gonna hold the camera. Ooh. Hi. You're dropping the carrots. Sometimes Annie can't quite get them in her mouth.
Do you want me to take out the other window so that they can...
Yeah, we should do that. They would really like you to hurry up, though. Is generally the message I'm getting here.
Piper?
I mean, there are more polite animals, so I'm sure they didn't say anything worse than that, but... We're coming, guys. We're coming. Oh, such pretty faces. Such pretty faces. I need 3 arms. Oh. All right. I know. We're coming. I told him to hurry up. I passed along your message. I told him to, yeah. Keep telling him, Piper, though, just in case.
All right.
Annie, you're beautiful. All right, guys. Here we go. Piper, come here, honey. In the mouth.
Alrighty. Let's see. There's a power cord here. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody.
Pugs and Pigs shirt. We recently got invited to the Pugs and Pigs event.
They've invited us a few times, and we love going. So yeah, if you don't follow Pugs and Pigs, they do a lot of work for pigs. And you nailed it. Hey, Lori. Lori says hi, Annie.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Tanya.
Hi, beautiful. Oh, it's like a little chilly, but Annie's so warm. That's one thing.
Hey, Deborah.
About cows is they are like heaters. Like they are.
Good to have you back on.
Look at his mouth. Oh, so cute. I love the lips. Okay, Piper, I'm sorry. I'm coming. You're getting gypped. You're getting gypped.
If only I could get all the cameras to point at the same place.
I know. It's so hard. Your little mouth.
Aw, thank you, this great escape.
Oh, she is gonna just keep licking the air.
So sometimes Mallory makes me do like the feeding, but today I insisted that she go because she is the most gorgeous woman on the planet, and I wanted everyone to see that I have the most beautiful wife in the world.
I feel like it's kind of like when you have like, your kid that's like a preteen now and doesn't quite want the hugs from mom, or she's like, Mom. Oh, I just want hugs. Annie doesn't really get tired of hugs, so she just wants to.
Yeah.
Hi, beautifuls.
Yep, get her. Get her, Annie.
So if you don't know Annie, she is a dwarf cow, so she's actually full grown. She has dwarfism, and she's also mostly blind. She was just born that way. She seems to be pretty healthy. We've had her for, like 4 years now, right? Almost.
And Lori says she's the sweetest. Yeah, she has been here for almost.
Unless you are feeding her carrot cake cupcakes and you run out. Then you will see a side of Annie that you have not seen before. She doesn't mean it. She just loses control.
Yeah, it's true.
Who doesn't love carrot cake cupcakes? I mean, I know I do, right? Whoa,
well, it's funny. In the background, I keep hearing these mournful moos that sound like someone is being left out here, and I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Mournful moos.
Yeah. Do we have like another cow somewhere? Thank you. If you're watching Real Princess. For donating through Instagram. we
Sorry, I didn't mean to drop that paper.
definitely can use donations right now. If anyone was wondering, if you're like, they seem all stocked up on donations.
We are
Nay, nary a day are we stocked up.
Good
So,
good use of the word
well, I
nary.
started with nay, and I figured nary goes right after nay. But so yeah, if anyone would like to donate, you can always sponsor them. Keeping up with the carrot costs. And Jenna's banging on the window now. she will find a way inside.
It sounds like the house is caving.
Yeah, the house eventually will just be gone. Like someday this house will have to be replaced because Jenna decided it was time.
She's like in the Three Little Pigs, she's gonna blow the house down.
Well, yeah, blowing won't be involved. She will just be charging the house down.
It's not an exact replica of the story. It's like just similarities I've noticed. Hi.
Lori pointed out that you and Annie have the same hair color.
I love it.
And the same hairdresser, that little
I'm just trying
alfalfa
to,
stick up in the middle.
Sanctuary with ginger power.
Yeah. I wonder if
all over for you. How is that gonna feel when you're just full of feisty redheads?
like even the sheep have red faces because they're tuna sheep.
They are.
And so Mallory planned this. So will the next residents have red to them? Or will the next the next family members. Right now they haven't been here. They haven't joined the family,
But they will be family members.
They will be family members. But
there's nothing wrong with them being residents. It's just not how I think of them as my babies. So.
It's true. It's true. I totally agree with you.
Oh, my lip. I have a bruised lip, It's just.
Oopsie.
Because I was overloved by a dwarf cow.
Giant. Gotta turn off the dehumidifier because here in lovely, lovely Williamsburg, Virginia, humidity stops never.
Oh, so tasty. Oh, the carrots are so tasty. Gotta share with your sheep.
So if you are just joining, we got, let's see, Piper on the far right, Bonnie in the middle, shoving her daughter out of the way, and
like any good mom should.
The sweet, sweet Annie and my gorgeous wife Mallory in that order. And what else was I going to say? We removed both windows tonight. I feel like it really makes a difference.
Yeah, it really makes things a lot easier.
Oh, thank you, CC Summer 22.
Everyone's fighting for.
Argentina loves you, bros. We appreciate that.
I'm going to switch with you in a second.
Absolutely. Because you want to tell everyone how beautiful I am.
I do. And also my hands are cold.
All right.
When they get slobbery.
Hi, in England, sorry,
It's actually a little chilly outside.
Yeah.
Bonnie, I love you so much, but you got that one. Okay. I was going to say your daughter doesn't get enough. But...
Do you want to switch now, or do you want to? All right.
Don't mind the eggs that are sitting in the
Oh,
corner.
geez. Yeah, this is our stockpile of turkey eggs from just getting them out. And we don't do anything with them. We either feed them back to them or throw them out.
But
and
sometimes I just have them in my
and they're usually in Mallory's pocket.
That's how you know you're at a sanctuary. It's if you're walking around and you realize that you just forgot that you have turkey eggs in your pocket.
The sheer amount of time that they've sat there and the fact that now they are just like a permanent decoration.
That's true. I did forget. But I truly was walking around and was going to leave the house to go somewhere and was like, oh, my pockets are full of turkey eggs.
Well,
that's a little weird.
Today, and I was like, yeah, we need to throw those out before it just starts to stink back here. And then didn't even notice when I was getting the room ready. Hi, it is coming, kiddo. It's coming. You're kind of.
Yeah, Tanya, I agree. Ryan needs to hurry up.
I am trying.
He's too slow. He's too slow.
I was trying to change things up a little.
CC Summer said this is so healing. Oh, I'm glad.
Oh.
What happened?
She just tried to grab it all.
Who did?
Bon.
Yeah, push her. Get in there. Get in there, Piper.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, that's Piper really going to town.
Don't back down.
Don't let your mom's Jenna. Bonnie is like the Jenna of the sheep.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's staring. Oh, so cute. Look at them all staring.
You guys, Lady and the Tramp and the Leather.
Annie's like, you've had enough.
Oh. It's like my bouquet of flowers for you guys.
Aww, so cute.
Oh, yeah, just don't need Dad's hand off.
Don said, as a former ginger, that's why they're more partial to Annie. You know,
Nice.
I understand. Redheads got to stick together.
I mean, technically, me being strawberry blonde, you know.
Yeah, you're like, a ginger light.
Like, I'm a day walker where I can, like,
You're
join,
like,
but,
yeah.
you know, like, I'm not like a full member. You know, I don't get, like, the membership card, but I can, like, come to the meetings and, like, nobody's like, what are they
No one's
doing
gonna kick
here?
you out.
You
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah. Like we let you kind of be part of our club.
Yeah.
Um,
like, you guys don't start talking about I don't have pure blood or anything. It doesn't get weird.
He's not pure blood. Ray, just to answer your question, absolutely, they are. We are a vegan farm animal sanctuary, so these are rescued animals that will absolutely just live out their full life here with nothing expected of them. They were all rescued from situations where they would not be alive had they stayed where they were. So, yes, Bonnie here is. How old is Bonnie now?
Bonnie's like 10.
Yeah, Bonnie is like 10, and so Piper's like 8. Annie is turning 5 this year.
Our forever baby.
Our forever baby. Annie's actually full grown though, so she is a dwarf cow. She was born on a beef farm, and she was born with dwarfism and blind. And that actually ended up being the thing that saved her life because the farmer felt bad for her. Even though healthy animals want to live too, he felt bad for her and found her another home. And actually, that she bonk you. That resulted in her now living, more than double what her life expectancy would have been had she stayed on the farm. So, being born a dwarf and blind was the best thing that could have happened to her. Although, of course, it's not like that for many cows.
How come she?
Yeah, absolutely, Ray. We are happy to answer any questions.
I had a question. How
I
come?
wasn't talking to you.
How come Annie has blindness but not dwarfness, and has dwarfism, not blindism?
I don't know, Ryan. Why is that?
I don't know.
You are the one with the master's degree. I think that you should educate us on that. As a former teacher, I think that you should educate us on why that is, Ryan.
My Ivy League education did not make me able to answer such deep and provocative questions, right?
Hey, Lena.
I can tell
Thanks
you a
for
lot
joining.
about what caused the Civil War and the American Revolution.
Yeah.
And about philosophy of Immanuel Kant.
That's awesome.
Yeah, useful stuff when you're running.
Tell me more.
That is how I won Mallory over.
This is how I fall asleep at night.
Let me tell you about the
He tells me
categorical imperative, baby.
Yeah.
And then
It definitely wasn't pictures of you
with cows,
and with cows that won me over. Yeah.
I was like, you should
Oh, look at these babies. They want some more. You're not feeding them enough. Look how sad their faces are. Those were the looks of sad desperation. Tanya's enjoying hearing about your education.
Well, I was going to say, like the thing that really, I was going to call it the candy dropper, but that's not family friendly. The thing that made Mallory just deeply fall in love with me was when I'm like, you should always act so that your actions could be the rule for everyone else. And she's like, your Kantism is just like one.
Yeah, I never said that, but I do agree with that. I do agree with that line of thinking.
Well, there you go.
So it's interesting because, sorry, Gary had a question. How do we know she's blind? We know that because Annie likes to run into things, and you can kind of see her eyes don't like really focus. She's not totally blind. Oh, yeah. She sees, she doesn't really care what it is. She's not totally blind. She can see like shapes and outlines.
There you go.
So she can see when a blob of a larger cow is coming over, so she can get out of the way. But she often just runs into things, and she kind of does like the Stevie Wonder with her head going back and forth.
We did not, and I repeat.
Look how sad the sheep are again. They're so
Sorry,
sad.
guys.
Look at those sad faces. Such sad pandas. Sorry, what?
I was gonna say we did not in any way come up with her name by me going, she kind of looks like an animatronic. We should call her Annie, and then thought it was perfect.
Yeah. Well, first her name was Ginger, which totally fits, but the problem is we were referring to all the redheads here as Gingers, and so it got confusing. Shoot, there's something I was going to say before I wanted to answer that question. Damn it, now it's gone. Oh, so it was interesting because we were kind of having conversations about what a good friend of mine runs a kind of online like meetup / support group for vegan animal activists to just kind of like have a place to come and talk about, some of the struggles that we go through. And, we're talking about sort of all these different reasons or ways of thinking that led us to go vegan. And Ryan is very like philosophical, like oriented. And so he has a very deep sense of like justice, and like what is the right way to treat somebody and like how would I want to be treated in that situation. And, can we morally justify this? And so that's how he came around to this idea of veganism being, the right thing. Whereas I am like 100% emotion. Like I don't want any animal to ever have a moment of bad feelings or discomfort or unhappiness ever. Bonnie says you didn't give her a carrot. See, I'm upset because Bonnie's not getting an equal amount of carrots now. Bonnie's had 1,000,000 carrots, I know. They're really good at making sad faces, by the way. Like very forlorn, like no one cares. But so it's really interesting because I'm like, while I agree with like the philosophical arguments, like I just could care less because I'm like, I just never want an animal to suffer or, feel anything. I just want to make all the babies happy. And so it's just interesting, kind of all these different ways that people can come to the same conclusion. So.
Because there's also the health reasons where
there's a lot of people
it's
that
definitely better for your health, and then
diabetes is huge. Like people have gone off of medication like pretty quickly just from switching over. So there's many avenues to get there.
I agree though. And then
how do you say that? Sorry, is it Paolo? I don't know how to say that name. Paolo. Sorry, I'm totally like I'm not good at names. So this kind of scene makes me every day more proud and happy of being vegan since 2010. Compassion over killing. Thanks, family. Thank you so much. And then Tanya said, women are different, but we're both right. That's true because it was a man that was talking about the philosophical.
Well, and you said that, like having ADHD, you like tend to be more emotional.
Yeah, that's true.
And like having autism,
I mean, we're not going to use that against me later. When you're like,
you're being
so emotional.
ADHD acting.
Yeah.
Tone your ADHD down, lady.
Elena said, I can't imagine, or Elena said Mallory's like me. And said, I can't imagine an animal ever being sad as a result of my choices. And then Oblivion said, the two sheep move like they're a two-headed sheep.
They seem like
They really do. And Grumpy Polhemus, no, I did not have a chance to look into the black soldier flies yet. We were like just had a crazy week this week, but thank you for reminding me. Like I am 100% going to look into those. Will you remember? I normally take notes like on things I want to remember on my phone. And so I'm using my phone right now to record this, but I really want to look at that for sure. And then Lori said, I'm with you, Mallory.
Hi. I mean, I also do not want animals to suffer.
Oh no, I know. Like there's no part of me like thinks that you do. It's just like
if they suffer justly.
Well, it's just like we're all getting to. There's many reasons why being vegan is the answer. If you're worried about climate, if you're, like there's so many ways that, human hunger globally, like that, could be, almost completely solved by switching over the resources just to grow plants directly for people.
Well, I was going to say too, like, so tying back to my wonderful education at William and Mary and the University of Pennsylvania, like studying human history, like
the saddest sheep ever,
especially like American, system of slavery, and just like hearing the arguments used to justify it. It's like, well, they're different than us, like we're doing a good thing for them because
hey, Payson,
they wouldn't be as well off if we didn't take care of them. What would happen to all of them? Just like the arguments are so comparable, and it's like, the sort of glorification of like these, the Southern gentlemen, they had time to sit and read because they didn't have to get their hands dirty, and like the way we glorify farmers, like in society, like it's all very connected. There's like this, if you victimize others, you need to somehow enlarge yourself as like some great part of society. Like if you drive down into North Carolina, there's all these signs that say thank a farmer 3 times a day because it's like they want to promote their pork industry.
Oof.
Yeah.
The pigs don't think. Are we out of food? That way everyone looks so
We
sad.
have more.
The animals are like, hey, thank you. That's great, Dad, but can you just...
Can you stop talking and just feed? What do you guys think?
Yeah, that would be awesome if we just had like a carrot replica. I mean, I don't know. That could be dangerous for them. If given in the wrong hooves, that could be really, you know, we might have just everyone turning bright orange, which I did not know. If you eat enough carrots, you can actually turn more orange.
Yes. Ow.
That is a fact. I did not believe it. Ryan told me that. And I was like, that's not true. And I looked it up.
Annie is pooping out the carrots.
I don't think it's the carrots yet. She's making room.
I don't know.
She's making room.
But I was gonna say we should have. I thought you were gonna say we should have a button out there that when they step on it, it rings the drive-through button, and we're like, oh, someone's at the drive-through.
If you ever want to sleep again,
I know.
like you imagine ring. They're like 24/7 ringing. Did Jenna just give up?
No.
She's just over there crying.
Mournfully mooing.
Mournful mooing.
It's kind of like a.
Jenna is probably orange under her fur.
Hi. You can go back to eating your dinner. I interrupted dinner time, didn't I? What's your face?
Annie says it's okay. You can interrupt dinner time with carrots. It's all part of a balanced diet, right?
Oh, watch your nose.
Watch your nose. Oh,
we got
that was a sad
the
moo.
mournful Annie.
Now Annie's starting the mournful mooing.
Let us know if you want more Annie.
Oh, that's awesome. We had a couple of people that have lots of rescue animals, so that is great to hear. We are very into rescuing animals for sure. So love that. Look at that sad Piper face.
Yeah, all of
Piper
them.
is so sad.
Oh, I love your little.
That's a lot of cats. 10 plus cats. It's a lot of cats.
It is.
Do they all get along?
You're so cute, Annie.
Ooh, asking for music. It's a comment. Ryan's really good at mooing. That was him. Do it again.
I was trying to mimic Annie's. It's like not.
You have like a real knack for that. Like it's much harder than it seems to moo like that. So if you're at home, if no one's around, you should try it and see how difficult it is to replicate an actual moo. Just, you know, if you're into that.
Are you guys done? Look at her. Look at her,
Pam said,
like,
wait,
side
who is the
smile.
previous sheep? So this is Bonnie and Piper. They're just the... What's that noise?
It's Annie eating. Actually, keep
Oh.
like
Oh, it's the water filling up. Okay. Yeah, Bonnie is the
Bonnie,
mama
I'll be
and
right
Piper
back.
is the...
I'm gonna get Bonnie's medicine.
Oh, yeah, Bonnie needs to take her meds.
Oh.
Piper's having a lot of feelings. Bonnie, are you ready for dessert?
All right, you ready?
Everyone's coming back now. Everyone's coming back.
Hi.
Did you give her the whole thing with the peel on it?
Yeah, she eats it.
Okay.
There you go. What's Annie doing? Yawning?
I don't know. Let's see. That's how we know she's blind.
Annie, do you want your last thing? You want your dessert?
Annie, come get your dessert, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Let us
moo
know
of
you
somebody
want
who
it.
wants her dessert. Did Piper get some?
Yeah.
Don't smack
push your
her.
baby.
That is your
Don't
daughter.
push your baby. Don't do it. Don't be a pusher. Just let your daughter in. Hi. That's it.
Piper's getting very brave. She just really.
That's it. Oh God! I just got a.
Did you get a
big
kiss?
old
Did you get a
What are you
kiss? She's like, I'll just check. Annie has to check because she can't see, so she's got to make sure you're not holding out in those tasty fingers. Those tasty fingers. Everyone always says, "Oh, your pigs would eat you if they got a chance," but I would like to present this evidence right here. I'm just kidding. Annie would never ever eat us.
You guys are adorable. But yeah, again, if anyone wants to sponsor the sheep, any of the cows, the pigs, or anyone here, the chickens, turkeys, geese, tortoise, toad, what else? What else am I missing? We would love that, but you can also just send donations, you know, like $4 for a bag of carrots. We love,
Yeah.
support that. So
Yeah, and you can sponsor an animal for as little as $15 a month too. So having regular ongoing donations that we can plan for is like the best way to help us. We're also on Patreon now. Um, you can also sign up to be a subscriber on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram too, and we'll post kind of more behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, even if it's like a small little bit, if you can do a regular monthly donation, that just really helps us to be able to like plan things and know that we've got donations coming in as we have expenses pop up, and all the day-to-day stuff was really expensive. Like we have big projects or we have new animals or someone's sick, and those things are unexpected kind of financial needs, but just the day-to-day stuff is always ongoing, to keep giving them the best life possible even when everything is just normal and relaxed. So yeah, that was my spiel. Thank you for listening. And as you can see, these guys let us know as soon as they are not getting something that they know that they deserve, like carrots.
Love you.
Annie is basically a completely... You remember Annie when she first came?
Yeah.
How just like unengaged she was? Like she just kind of... We were like... I mean, we thought she was totally blind because she just would pace in circles, like almost like not even fully react to us. Like when we came up, like just kind of was like just existing. And then
the world didn't exist to her.
She just like, she got the opportunity, I think, to like choose interactions and be able to interact with the world around her, and just became like this completely different cow with like so much personality. And I mean, she's like a pretty chill cow anyway, but like she's just so sweet and just has so much like personality now that's just came out, and she started to use the eyesight that she does have, at least to avoid the Gemma-sized blobs coming towards her.
All right, guys, you done? Oh, is that? Look at her side. She got cut there too.
Oh yeah, I think that was there earlier.
Oh, Annie.
That is one of the downsides of being blind, is sometimes you bonk into things. So we're gonna go do a fence check and make sure that everything is. I know, it's hard. It's so hard to keep everything Annie-proof, because sometimes like corners of fences come out and things get knocked over. So.
Annie. I think we should go take a look just together.
Okay.
So you can see.
Yeah, we'll go see if we need to put anything on it. But yeah, we need Annie-proof. So just another project, an ongoing Annie-proofing project. But thanks for joining us, everybody. We love hanging out with you.
Yeah,
thank you so much. And
if anyone's wondering, it's not the first time that we've looked at Annie and gone,
oh yeah, no, she's fine. Like it's definitely not like anything bad. Like we just like to just go make sure if we need to put any cream on it or anything, just to make sure everything is on the up and up. We don't take any chances. So thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we will be back later.